Listen to this very disturbing story. A mother's intuition leads to a shocking discovery. After a routine doctor's visit, one woman searched the internet only to find out that the family's physician she brought her 8-year-old daughter to was a violent sex offender. Sadie, the mom, who wishes to remain anonymous, is the mother of an 8-year-old girl. She uncovered Dr. David Livingston's status on the state registry for sex offenders in Tennessee. Sadie, we understand that you're not revealing your face to us because of the sensitivity of this case, but we do thank you very much for joining us. Tell us about the day that you took your 8-year-old daughter to the doctor and something just didn't feel right.
She wasn't feeling good, so I went to a local doctor, and my daughter was seen by him, and I just, like you said a minute ago, had that intuition, that mother's intuition, something wasn't right. He didn't say or do anything wrong. I just got a bad feeling about it.
Okay,
and,
so you went home, and how did you discover that, in fact, this Dr. David Livingston was a sex offender?
I just got on the TBI website and put in his name, and he popped right up, picture and all.
And what went through your head when you saw that?
My heart dropped. I was really angry. I felt very sick to my stomach. I felt like I had let my daughter down. I couldn't understand how this was even possible.
Yeah. I want to bring in right now Tennessee Senator Diane Black. She's become familiar with your case, and she's hoping to implement a law to stop this from ever happening again. Senator Black, thank you very much for joining us. We now know, thanks to Sadie's research, that in 1987, Dr. David Livingston was charged with first-degree sexual abuse of a child. He ended up pleading to a lesser charge. How could he be practicing medicine, by the way, 1,000 feet away from a daycare?
Well, this whole situation was brought to my attention by an investigative reporter, and upon finding out the information, it was very disturbing that he was indeed practicing here in the state of Tennessee as a violent sex offender in a practice where he would have opportunity to be around children and women. And after discovering this, of course, I started taking a look at the law and looking at how we communicate between our TBI and, in particular, our sex offender registry, and that information gets back to the Board of Medical Examiners. And what we found was there is a place here in the law where there doesn't seem to be very good communication. And I now have developed a bill, and we'll be bringing that before the legislature this year to try to address this issue.
Because we do know that he was denied a medical license in both Connecticut and Massachusetts, so something clearly went wrong in Tennessee.
Well, let me go back and also talk about when he came to the state of Tennessee, we were not doing criminal background checks. We have since 2005, we have required that there be criminal background checks. So he came into the state of Tennessee with declaring on his paperwork that he did have a misdemeanor. And this is very important to note, because during that period of time when he did say that he had a misdemeanor, I'm not sure why there wasn't a check to find out what his misdemeanor was, but it was not a felony. He was not charged with a felony in the state of New York. He pled down to a misdemeanor. So that may have been part of the issue, is that it was a misdemeanor and not checked. However, that is not happening in our state now.
Sadie, we do
clearly have a law that would provide that a criminal background check would be done before someone would practice. So I think that piece of it really is taken care of.
Okay, good.
But,
Sadie, we only have a few seconds. I'm sorry, Senator, to interrupt you. I want to just get back to Sadie for a second, because Sadie, it was your research that allowed all of this to come to light. You must feel very gratified that you did it. How's your 8-year-old daughter doing? Is she aware of all of this?
No, she's not. She's only 8 years old. She wouldn't understand it. And, you know, as a mom, I'm supposed to protect my child. So I'm just glad that I was able to get it out there, so that way parents can are able to protect their children before they, you know, think to bring their child to go see him.
Absolutely. Well, it was great investigative work on your part. And Senator Diane Black, thanks for joining us. Good luck with the legislation. Let us know when it passes. Thank you.